Okay, Grandma wants to share with you one of the stories that she loved as a little girl. Amelia Bedilia. She's so funny and she takes things so literally and it makes you kind of think about how when we ask someone to do something, how sometimes it can be taken so literally and it can be very silly. So it's written by Peggy Parrish and the pictures are by Fritz Seaball. So let's open up our next reading adventure. Amelia Bedilia. I think I sometimes feel like I'm an Amelia Bedilia. That's why I probably like her so much. Oh, Amelia Bedilia, your first day of work, and I can't be here. But I made a list for you. You do just what the list said Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers got into the car with Mr. Rogers and they drove away. My, what nice folks. I'm going to like working here. Oh, there's the list of things to do. Do you make a list of things to do? Amelia went inside. Such a grand house. These must be rich folks, but I must get to work. Here I stand just looking at me with a whole list of things to do. Look at that long, that list is very long. Amelia Bedilia stood there a minute longer. I think I'll make a surprise pie for them. I'll make lemon meringue. I do make good pies. Oh, look, there she is making a lemon meringue pie. I make good lemon meringue pies too. What pies do you like? What's your favorite? Do you like chocolate cream pie or an apple pie? Do you like pumpkin pie? I love pie. So Amelia Bedilia went into the kitchen and she put a little of this and a pinch of that in a bowl. She mixed and she rolled. Soon her pie was ready to go in the oven. There, she said, that's done. Look at that old oven. Isn't that beautiful? Now let's see what's on this list, she said. Amelia Bedilia read, change the towels in the green bathroom. Amelia Bedilia found the green bathroom. Oh, those towels are very nice. Why change them, she thought. Amelia Bedilia then remembered what Mrs. Rogers said. She must do just what the list told her. Well, all right, she said, Amelia Bedilia. And she got some scissors and she snipped here and a little there and she changed those towels. Oh dear, is that what it means to change the towels? To cut and change them into something else? There, said Amelia Bedilia. She looked at her list again. Dust the furniture. Well, did you ever hear such a silly thing? At my house, we undust the furniture. But to each his own. Amelia Bedilia took one last look at the bathroom and she saw a box with the words dusting powder on it. What do you think that kind of dusting powder is used for? Do you think it's used for dusting furniture or dusting on your body to get off after a shower to make you smell nice? Let's find out. Well, look at that, a special powder to dust with, exclaimed Amelia Bedilia. So Amelia Bedilia dusted the furniture. That should be dusty enough. My, how nice it smells. So what she really did is she put powder all over the furniture. Draw the drapes when the sun comes in, read Amelia Bedilia. She looked up. Oh, the sun was coming in. Amelia Bedilia looked at the list again. Draw the drapes? That's what it says. I'm not much of a hand at drawing, but I'll try. So Amelia Bedilia sat right down and she drew those drapes. Do you think she did a good job? Does it look the same? I think she's doing a pretty good job. And Amelia Bedilia oh, wait, I missed a page. Amelia Bedilia marked off about the drapes. Now what? Put the lights out when you finish in the living room. Amelia Bedilia thought about this for a minute. She switched the lights off the lights, then she carefully unscrewed each bulb. Amelia Bedilia put the lights out. So those things need to be aired out too? Just like pillows and babies? Oh, I do have a lot to learn. Do you think that's what she meant by put the lights out? Or do you think, what else does put the lights out mean? That's right, to turn the lights off. Oh, my pie, Amelia exclaimed. She hurried to the kitchen. Whew, just right, she said. She took the pie out of the oven and put it on the table to cool. Then she looked at the list. Measure 2 cups of rice. That's next, said Amelia Bedilia. Amelia found 2 cups and she filled them with rice. And then she measured that rice. How high do you think that looks? About 4 inches? Maybe 6? Amelia Bedilia laughed. These folks do want me to do some funny things. And then she poured the rice back into the container. The meat market will deliver a steak and a chicken. Please trim the fat before you put the steak in the ice box. And please dress the chicken. When the meat arrived, Amelia Bedilia opened the bag. She looked at the steak for a long time. Yes, that will do nicely. Amelia Bedilia got some lace and bits of ribbon, and Amelia Bedilia trimmed that fat before she put the steak in the ice box. Oh, did you know that lace and things are also called trimmings? What do you think Mrs. Rogers meant when she said to trim the fat? Now I must dress the chicken. I wonder if she wants a he or a she chicken, said Amelia Bedilia. But she went right to work, and soon she finished. Now, do you know what it means to dress a chicken? Does it mean to put pants on it? I don't think so. Amelia Bedilia heard the door open. Oh, the folks are back, and she rushed out to meet them. Amelia Bedilia, why are all the light bulbs outside? Said Mr. Rogers. Oh, the list said to put the lights out. It didn't say to bring them back in. Oh, I do hope they didn't air out too long. Amelia Bedilia, the sun will fade the furniture. I asked you to draw the drapes, said Mrs. Rogers. Oh, I did, see? And Amelia Bedilia showed her picture. Oh, does she look very happy with the picture? No. Do you know what it means to draw the drapes? It means to shut them so the sun doesn't come in. Oh! Then Mrs. Rogers saw the furniture, she claimed. Did I dust it well enough? Asked Amelia Bedilia. That's such nice dusting powder. Mr. Rogers went to wash his hands. I say, he called, these are very unusual towels. Mrs. Rogers dashed into the bathroom. Oh, my best towels! Didn't I change them enough? Look, she cut a face into that one. Oh, poor Amelia Bedilia. Mrs. Rogers went to the kitchen. I'll cook the dinner. Where's the rice I asked you to measure? Oh, I put it back in the container, but I remember it measured 4.5 inches, said Amelia Bedilia. Oh, that was more than I thought. Remember, Grandma thought it might be 6 or maybe 4? Was the meat delivered? Asked Mrs. Rogers. Yes, said Amelia Bedilia. I trimmed the fat just as like you said. It looks so nice. Mrs. Rogers rushed to the ice box and she opened it. Lace? Ribbons? Oh, dear, said Mrs. Rogers. Look, it does look nice, though. The chicken? You dressed the chicken? Asked Mrs. Rogers. Yes, and I found the nicest box to put him in, said Amelia Bedilia. Box? Exclaimed Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers hurried over to the box. She lifted the lid, and there lay the chicken. And he was dressed as nice as he could be. Oh, dear, does she look happy with that? Mrs. Rogers was very angry. She was very, very angry. She opened her mouth. Mrs. Rogers meant to tell Amelia Bedilia she was fired. But before she could get the words out, Mr. Rogers put something in her mouth. It was so good. Mrs. Rogers forgot about being angry. Oh, that looks like the lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue pie, she explained. I made it to surprise you, said Amelia Bedilia happily. So right then and there, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers decided that Amelia Bedilia must stay. And so she did. And Mrs. Rogers learned to say, undust the furniture, unlight the lights, close the drapes, and things like that. Mr. Rogers didn't care if Amelia Bedilia trimmed all his steaks with lace. All he cared about was having her there to make lemon meringue pie. Now, I think that's a great story. What kind of pie do you like? Do you remember me asking? I love lemon meringue.